We're about to take a ride through the incredible transformation of the talented musician Melanie Martinez. From her early beginnings as a young girl with a passion for music to her rise to fame, Melanie has undergone a metamorphosis and has captivated her fans and followers. Melanie was born on April 28, 1995 in Astoria, Queens, New York, and from a young age she just loved music. She started writing songs when she was just a teenager, and her unique style and creativity quickly caught the attention of many people.
To say you were the one that got away.
And then fast forward to 2012, Melanie, she auditioned for The Voice, and even though she didn't win, her talent really shone through and everybody just kind of knew that she was going to be a star. But it wasn't until 2014 that Melanie Martinez really began to come into her own. With the release of her debut EP, Dollhouse, and her first studio album, Crybaby, in 2015, Melanie's career took off and her songs quickly went viral. And then over the next few years, Melanie continued to make a name for herself, releasing more music and touring across the country. And of course, she also became known for her bold fashion choices and unique style. And as she was continuing to increase in fame, there was an unfortunate incident. She was accused of assaulting one of her friends in an intimate way back in 2017. And this accusation came from Timothy Heller, the friend in question here. These accusations divided her fan base and led to intense media scrutiny. Melanie denied the allegations, but it made her reevaluate her life and her approach to her musical art. The allegations were unsubstantiated and everything was thrown out, but it definitely still took a toll on her. But despite that controversy, Melanie used this as an opportunity to really reflect and transform as a person and as an artist. She went on to release her second studio album, K-12, in 2019, which showcased her growth and transformation even more. Her music had become more personal and her unique style had evolved into something even more authentic and true to who she really is. In 2020, Melanie released an EP titled After School, which continued to showcase her growth as an artist. And just when her fans were wondering what's next for Melanie, Melanie has finally given fans what they've been waiting for: the name and the release date of her upcoming album. The album is called Portals and it's set to be released on March 31st, 2023. Melanie has been teasing this album and she posted some video snippets on her Instagram after archiving all of her previous posts. The teasers had featured themes of rebirth. Her first teaser showed a giant mushroom surrounded by candles with the words, and I quote, "Rip Crybaby" engraved on it. The accompanying song also hints at a possible revival of Melanie Martinez's Crybaby character, with lyrics such as, "My body has died, but I'm still alive. Look over your shoulder. I'm back from the dead." According to Melanie, Portals will explore the theme of death and life, with the album, quote, screaming that the two are actually interconnected. The Crybaby character has become a fan favorite, with Melanie Martinez devising an entire storyline dedicated to that character. So we've seen her go from a girl who just loved music and a desire to create and write her own music to an international superstar who has really shown that her creativity is just unmatched. Melanie Martinez is known for having back-to-back hit tracks. First up, it's Pacify Her. This is taken from the Crybaby album. And this song, it features a pop melody and it tells the story of a woman who's envious of another girl because the man that she adores has moved on with his life. The lyrics portray her in a negative light and she seems like a seductress who demands that the man silence his girlfriend so that she may have him to herself. She insists that the man should leave his girlfriend and be with her. Now, while some individuals in relationships, they disliked the character in the song specifically, there's definitely no denying that, hey, it's a great song. Like, it sounds good. It's art, right? And I think it has a pretty engaging narrative to it. The next best song is Pity Party. Pity parties and flames. And it talks about a lonely girl who throws a party but none of her friends show up. She's contemplating if she did something wrong that made them, kind of just do her dirty like that. However, she soon tries to convince herself that it doesn't matter if they abandon her and she doesn't need them. The lyrics of the song, they strike a chord with listeners who can relate to having unfaithful friends. Also, with another creative touch that she added to the song, she sampled Leslie Gore's It's My Party, the hit song from the 60s. Yeah, it definitely adds to the song's theme of feeling sorry for yourself when something like this happens. Next up, let's talk about Soap. This is a great track.
Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap.
It explores the interesting topic, kind of taboo, about having feelings for a friend. Melanie in the song depicts somebody who struggles to express her emotions to her friend, afraid of saying the wrong thing. And this situation is definitely relatable, as many people are in similar situations. This song showcases her versatility in actually tackling different themes and issues, and the music definitely complements the theme of the song as well. That definitely create a reflective and introspective atmosphere. Next up, let's talk about Sippy Cup.
The syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup.
It uses some metaphors, and the song highlights the futility of attempting to conceal your problems, as they will persist regardless of how much you try to dress them up. Her metaphors are thought-provoking, and the song's meaning can be interpreted differently depending on your personal experience. So it's pretty artsy, and I really like this one. And my pick for the best Melanie Martinez song is Dollhouse.
Dollhouse.
Dollhouse is a very thought-provoking song that explores the problems faced by seemingly perfect families hidden behind a facade of perfection. The protagonist in the song tries to conceal the issues and urges others not to peek behind the curtains of their dollhouse. And this is definitely a relatable theme. I feel like the song is definitely a masterpiece, and people have been moved to tears because of the song, how it sounds, the lyrics and everything, because they can really relate to it, especially when it comes to their own families. Melanie Martinez's latest album, Portals, is not only a music masterpiece, but it also offers a glimpse into her personal life. In an interview with Rolling Stones, Melanie Martinez opened up about her mental health and how it influences her creative process. She also revealed that she's been struggling with anxiety and depression for years, and that the pandemic only intensified her symptoms. Melanie Martinez also spoke about her past controversies, including the SA allegations made against her by a former friend, Timothy Heller. Melanie denied the allegations, and no charges were ever filed, but the accusations still had a huge impact on her music career. In the interview, she stated that she is ready to move on and to focus all her attention on her music. And her fans have been really waiting for the release of her new album, Portals, since it was first announced back in 2022. The album was initially set to be released in the summer of 2022, but it was delayed due to their ongoing struggles with mental health. In addition to her album, Melanie Martinez has also been making headlines for her unique style and fashion choices. Melanie is definitely known for her quirky and colorful style, which is definitely evident if you've ever seen any of her music videos or live performances. Her fashion choices is really what makes her. People always like to talk about what Melanie Martinez is wearing, and her fans definitely praise her because she's just bold and unapologetic with her fashion sense. This is going to be her first album in 4 years, and overall, Melanie Martinez's return to the music scene with her new album Portals is being overwhelmingly received positively. She has an ability to connect with her fans on a personal level, and her unique and creative vision really make her one of the most exciting artists in the industry today. It's crazy to think that an artist can be going through so much behind the scenes, dealing with so much, and at the same time doing their best to please their fans and do more of what they love. Melanie is still a human at the end of the day, and she does her best to deal with whatever comes her way in the best way possible. So it's pretty cool to see that a lot of people are still giving her a lot of positive support and not really bashing her for being absent or delaying projects.